Back here after the Terriers make it a perfect non-conference home schedule, going to 5-0 with a victory over Manhattan. Marc Ernay joined by the captain of this team, for all intents, Glenn Sanabria and Rosel Hurley. We'll talk to Hurley in just a sec. First, though, to the big fella, 16 points coming off the game you had at St. John's the other night, which I know you want to forget about. You certainly wiped it clean today.
Yeah, last game was frustrating, but it wasn't that bad because I feel like I was taking good shots and whatnot. They just didn't fall, and it's something that you can't really dwell on. We had to come in here and win this game. We knew they were a tough team. We lost the past 2 years to them as well, so we just had to come in here with a different mindset. And personally, I just had to forget about last game and be there for my teammates today.
Well, how important was it for you to hit that first shot you took?
It felt good. It was just, at least it wasn't 0 for 12 like last game, so that was a good sign. So I was just happy to hit that, and it kind of just gave us a little bit of momentum to start the game. So
you finished with 16, a team high. You had a 10-point lead just before halftime, but they finished the half on a 10-0 run and actually went ahead of you. They inched in front with a 12-0 run, bridging the intermission. How was it that you guys didn't get deflated and were able to regroup?
We know we made a couple mistakes at the end. We didn't front the post to end the half, and I think their big scored about like 3 times in a row, which is just something we can't do. But it was all stuff that was correctable. So we knew that we can. Those were kind of mistakes that we could fix, and that's what we did going in the second half. Stayed confident, stayed poised. We know they try to speed you up, so we just stayed the course.
You finish, as we mentioned, a perfect 5-0 here at home in non-conference play. You're 8-5 on the season. Again, you lose, but you come right back with a victory. How important is it for this team to be as resilient as it's been?
It's very important. When you play in the conference schedule, coming up, that's going to, I think it's January 3rd, our next game. It's Saturday for the rest of the year, all the way until the end of February. So, if you lose a tough game Thursday, you have a day to recover, and then you got Saturday. So you definitely have to be resilient if you want to be successful. But hopefully we don't get into the position that we have to try to bounce back. Anyway.
We had a chance to enjoy before the game. You were honored for your 1,000th career point. I know you would talk to me about this a couple of weeks ago after it happened, that you didn't even know that you knew it was coming up, you just didn't know when you had gotten it. What was it like to have the family here today to enjoy the celebration?
It's great. They've been here with me every step of the way. They've just always been a supporting cast for me. And, being able to do this in my senior year, basically, I want to just thank all the teammates that I played with from, starting from my freshman year. It's a great accomplishment. It means a lot, but, without my teammates, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it, and I'm just very fortunate to be in this position.
All right, how are you going to celebrate Christmas and the New Year's holiday before you guys get into conference play at Bryant on the 3rd?
I'm just going to relax. Definitely got to relax. We got 3 days off right now. Just enjoy those, enjoy some time with some family, and then, just come back and get ready for the conference schedule.
Glenn Sanabria with a team-high 16. Congratulations. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Let's turn over to Rosel Hurley, who had a pretty big game of his own. What made things so tough?
I say when they was throwing it in the post and their bigs was sealing, and I say the trap for the full court traps. So that was tough on us. They were trying to speed us up, like Glenn said, and we just had to slow down and then just play our pace of basketball.
Keep butchering your name. It's Rosel, and I'm going to get it right now as we enter the second half of the season. Talk about the first half of this game, though. As I mentioned to Glenn, you guys had a 10-point lead. They went on a 10-0 run to end the half and then nosed in front. How was it that you guys were able to regroup and get back on track and eventually take your biggest lead of the day?
We just knew we had to just continue getting stops and scoring on mistakes. So that was just it for us.
When they come at you with the big guys, Williams and Paulie Cap, how hard does it make it for you guys? Because it seems like they should have a decided advantage, but you didn't let them take advantage of that advantage.
We knew coming into the game we had to trap the post. So as soon as they were trying to get in the post, we started trapping so they won't score.
All right, I'll ask you the same thing I asked your teammate. You've got the Christmas and New Year's holidays coming up, and then you don't play again until January 3rd, the NEC opener at Bryant. How do you celebrate, and what do you do the next couple of weeks?
I'm just going to be with my family, relaxing, and getting ready for the conference.
All right, that's Rosel Hurley. I got his name right. Thanks, Ro. Appreciate it. We're going to bring in Coach Glenn Briaca, who's going to talk to us about another home court win, 5-0 here at the Pope.
Yeah, I thought today was a great win. Give Manhattan credit. They're a tough team. They play really – I think they play harder than any team in the country. And I thought we did a good job in the second half handling the ball against that pressure. I was really, really proud of our guys.
Now, Jamal Womack had mentioned to us before the game that he feels like they are on the verge of breaking through, that Manhattan is not the kind of team that their record represents.
Listen, they got a lot of young guys, but they're hungry and they play really, really hard. And when you do that, you're going to get payback. Sometimes you don't get it right away. Last year, we were 3-10 going to the league. We won 10 league games. They could be the same type of team. They're really good.
Well, you've had your best non-conference season in 5 years. 8 wins overall, 8-5. You bounced back from another loss with a win. How important is it for this team to be as resilient as it's been?
I was proud of guys today. You know, St. John's, I don't know what it is. It's just one of those, we look tired. It's weird because you know they're jacked up for the game, and we didn't have nothing. And also, St. John's is really, really good. But I didn't like the way we played, you know, and we tortured them for a day or two, and they came back and responded today. They were really good. I'm really proud of my team today.
Well, the fact that Glenn had the offer at St. John's, he comes out, hits his first shot, and is on his way to a team-high 16. What does that mean for this team that he was able to bounce back the way he did?
I'll go to war with him any day. He's one of my favorite guys I've ever coached. He's a tough kid and a warrior. I'll go to war with him anytime.
They went on a 10-0 run to end the half. Manhattan started with the first bucket of the second half and actually grabbed the lead, a very short-lived lead. But what was it they were doing all of a sudden to go on that run?
Well, what their philosophy is that they press you and press you and press you, and that eventually it takes its toll. So we knew even when we were up 10, you know there's a run coming. But it makes me more proud of our team the way we responded to it. It's a real character win.
What was the best part of today for you, aside from the win? What did you really learn about these guys?
They're resilient and they're tough, and that's how you win at the end of the day. You know, we don't know how good we are yet. We don't know how good we can be, but as a coach, you want your team to be as good as they can be. And today they showed high character to win this game.
It's like the artwork shows in the corner here. Brooklyn tough, right?
Game, and I believe in toughness, and they were really, really tough today because they played against a very tough team, and they came out on top, and they responded to all their runs and really did a great job. I'm proud of them.
You get a chance to decompress for a few days, too. Christmas and New Year's coming up, and then the opener for the NEC at Bryant on the 3rd. What are you doing in the next few days?
Well, you know, I like to get one day to relax. I'll probably cut this tape up tonight and then take off tomorrow and Christmas, and then back at it on, you know, the 26th. Start watching tape for the league games. We get back to practice the 27th. And, you know, now the slate is wiped clean. So we've had a nice non-league season. But right now it's 0-0. We got to get going again.
All right, last question before we let you go and enjoy the holidays. How close is this team as you enter conference play to being where you want it to be?
Well, before today, I wasn't sure. We didn't play well against St. John's, but what I saw today, I really liked. But it's no time to rest on your laurels or relax or take a step back. Like I tell them, the teams that are really successful get better every day. Well, I want to be talking about getting better the first week of March. So, you know, we just got to keep working and try to stay healthy and take care of our bodies and just keep getting better every day. But they got it in them.
Congratulations on win number 8, 5-0 here at the Pope. 72-56. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Mark. Happy holidays.